Sun is out, the bikes are out, but should homeschooling be out? Assalamu alaikum, my name is Taqwa. I'm a journalist, author, and homeschool mom of 3 kids, aged 10, 7, and 4 from the region of Montreal. And you know that in Montreal, Quebec, we are in gray and snow for most of the year. So when the sun is out like it is today, and I shouldn't be filming videos, I should be out, which I will do right after I finish this one, you feel like your mental health is just so much better. You feel so good. You just want to be out all the time and play all the time. So what does homeschooling look like in the summer for us? And again, I'm speaking for us, not what you should do or whatever. There are no rules when it comes to homeschooling. You follow your rhythm, you follow your needs, you follow your schedule. But for sure, in our case, homeschooling looks different in the summer. But it doesn't completely stop, because I believe that learning never stops. And so homeschooling opportunities never stop as well. So here are some things that I do during the summer. First thing we do is we participate in the library book club every summer. So they have the TD, a book club every summer at our library, and the kids are really excited to have their little booklet, their little bag, and every time they read a book, they get some stickers and they can get a chance to win a prize at the end of the summer. We never won, honestly, but it doesn't really matter. They don't care. They still want to participate. They still have fun. It's like the motivation of writing all the books and like having read the most books. A lot of our friends also do participate in the book club, so they get to talk about it with their friends. It's kind of a highlight of the summer. So there's always some reading involved, even more in the summer sometimes than during the year. And as long as you read, for me, that's like top priority. You know me and reading, right? Or maybe not if you're new to my content. So along with reading, another thing that we do during the summer and along with independent reading is read aloud. So I continue read aloud during the summer. So we will read another novel or two or whatever it is, but I continue to read. I read to them outside. I read to them during lunch, at breakfast time, anytime. Those are usually our times during the lunch and the breakfast. But we do continue read aloud. So what's cool with read alouds is that I get to choose the books, and so I will go a bit harder books, things that they wouldn't choose themselves, classics, etc. And sometimes while reading the book, that will lead us to a whole path of discoveries and experiences and researches and movie. Like we're gonna look for the movie and we're gonna just learn a bunch through read alouds. I love read alouds. It's like literally the highlight of homeschooling for me. It's the best part of homeschooling for me is the connection that we as a family we get to have through books. Another one is gardening. So we started last year and we're gonna do it again, hopefully better this year. Gardening is full of things that you learn as science. It's so interesting for the kids to see the evolution from the seed to the plant and all the responsibility that goes through it. And it's just rewarding to get those little vegetables in the end of the summer. So that's something that we're definitely, inshallah, doing again this year. Going with the theme of nature, we also do a lot of nature outings. First of all, with a family of 3 kids, it gets expensive to do, some outings. So being in nature is for free. You get to go in parks and observe nature and animals and stuff, just local animals. And yeah, we have so much fun going in the woods, different woods. We discover different places here in our city or around the city. We do geocaching. I don't know if you know what that is. That should be another video as well. It's an activity that we do. We look for like hidden clues and stuff in the parks. That's the one thing we do, but also just nature study in general. This year, I'm starting a seasons outing. So every season we will meet with a group of friends to observe the same specific spot to see the changes that go throughout the summer. So we have the year. So we're going to have a meeting during the summer as well, one in the spring, one in the fall, and in the winter. Another thing that we do in our homeschool during the summer is that I don't stop math completely. It's just that I won't do the book, the regular book that she's doing, the workbook. So what we will do is, for example, work on some sheets, some little different stuff that I will print online, or another curriculum that I had aside, or just games, a lot of board games. You do need some board games for the rainy days in the summer of Quebec. So we do play math board games and stuff, practice also mental math, multiplication exercises, etc. So different things, you know, that we wouldn't do, not their normal workbook. We do need a break from that, but just continuing to have like some math in our summer. Once in a while, I'll also do like a writing prompt activity based on literature. I will have them write a letter to the author or something like that. Just a couple of times during the summer, we will keep some link with writing. So they will write. Sometimes it's like an activity, but sometimes it's just like if we go on a trip, I give them each a little journal where they get to, you know, write their highlights of the trip and stuff like that. So make them just hold the pen and write a little bit. So that's another thing that we do. There are a bunch of other things like project, make your own ice cream. Anything you do, honestly, is a learning opportunity. So just embrace the homeschool as a lifestyle and not like feel like you need to give up entirely on homeschooling during the summer, but also don't feel like you should be, you know, as structured as during the year. And yeah, let me know. I'm really curious. What does your homeschool look like in the summer? I feel like every family is so different. So some have a really like a school-like year plan. Some continue a bit further during the summer. We usually stop ideally like beginning of June. Like I'm almost done. I'm just trying to wrap up some things, but I really want to be done beginning of June, just to soak in those days of sun, those rare days of sun in Quebec. So yeah, I really try to be done by June, and we only start back like end of September. So alhamdulillah, another perk of homeschooling is to be able to take advantage of that sun, alhamdulillah, that we have during a couple of months, and yeah, have fun with our kids. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like, comment. It really helps with the algorithm. It helps me know what content is more interesting to you. It helps me support my channel and get this video to more people. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum. Have a nice summer.